Welcome back. Healthcare and taxes. I know, it doesn't sound very exciting, but what if I were to tell you that understanding your insurance can be as easy as 1, 2, 3? Liberty Tax has teamed up with Stone Insurance Specialists to present free seminars to clear up the confusion for you. So happy to welcome to the show this morning the manager at Liberty Tax, Jim Sweeney, and Heather Stone, the president of Stone Insurance Specialists. Good morning.
Good morning.
So this is so true, kind of taxes and healthcare. I know some people, number one, it's so confusing for people. So I think it can just get hard to kind of sit down and do it, but you guys are making it easy.
Yeah.
And
well,
they kind of are being married together, this healthcare and taxes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I guess the topic that we're going to talk about this morning and what you guys are doing, I love. It's taxes and healthcare together at last.
Right.
So I guess explain that relationship.
Well, the IRS inextricably linked healthcare to the tax process when it required the IRS to certify that everybody who files a tax return has health insurance. Further, there's a subsidy that goes to those people who can't afford health care. That's people earning less than 250% of poverty level. The IRS is required to make sure that a proper level of subsidy was paid. So that makes it complicated.
Well, and I think they were always kind of married anyways between, you know, where you invest your money and everything. I mean, it always kind of went with taxes anyways, but now more than ever. So I guess what are the benefits now when going to Liberty Taxes or Liberty Tax and then getting your health insurance kind of narrowed down?
Well, now it's really a one-stop shop. The client really has an advantage by us being in a Liberty Tax office for two reasons. Number one, your tax information is readily available. So that really lets us know if you qualify for a subsidy or not, if you should use all of your subsidy, some of it, or none of all to make sure that your tax goals are being met. The second reason is having an agent in the Liberty Tax offices really helps the client to get online. We can actually do the enrollment for you in less than 20 minutes. You have a face-to-face person that you can talk to at all times. And last year there were over 150 plans to choose from. So only certified agents are able to make plan recommendations, so we can actually sit there and make sure that your doctors are in network, that your prescription drugs are covered, and that you're going to have a plan that meets your needs for you and your family.
I can only imagine how nice it is to actually sit with somebody face to face and have somebody to, I don't know what it is, but it's so nice and comforting to be able to sit down with somebody and have somebody basically hold your hand through it.
Yeah, we make it very easy for our clients.
How many plans did you say there were? More than 150?
Last year there were over 150 plan options to choose from and about 2 carriers. This year coming up we're looking at 4 to 5 carriers, so we're looking at 400 to 500 different plans. And it's very important to make sure that you have your plan and that you know the difference between an HMO and a PPO as well.
Well, and what people need to understand too is, I mean, this is money-saving, you know, decisions as well as, you know. So I guess talk about the taxes, because now really, if you don't have insurance, I mean, there's a big penalty that could come.
And most people think that the penalty is $95 if you don't have insurance, and they'll just pay the $95.
Is that a big misconception?
Unfortunately, that is a huge misconception, because the penalty is the greater $95 or 1% of your adjusted gross income, modified adjusted gross income. But that's a huge amount of money. If you're making $10,000 a year, that's $100. But if you're making, for every $10,000, that's another $100 added on to that penalty, and there is no limit. So if you're making $100,000 a year, you stand to have a $1,000 penalty for not having health insurance.
Wow. And how will that penalty be collected?
The penalty will be collected by the IRS through the tax collection process. It will be either added to your tax liability or subtracted from your refund.
Yeah, they're going to get it.
People are going to get a real hit. Going to get a real hit.
We have a little bit less than a minute left. What is so great about you guys, not only are you teaming up, but then you're also going to have these seminars as well. So why don't you invite people, kind of give us a lowdown of what's going to be happening at these seminars and what people can learn.
We'll be offering free health care and tax seminars throughout the community starting in October, I believe.
October open enrollment is November 15th to February 15th.
I mean, really, that's just weeks away.
Yeah, we're definitely trying to get people prepared and educated as much as possible.
So if someone is watching this morning, they need some help kind of clearing up this confusion, I think like we all do. What's the best thing to do? How do you find out about these seminars? How can they come out and
call the
meet you
Liberty
guys?
Tax Office in regards to the seminars. We're also doing free Liberty Tax School as well. So that's another opportunity to learn about taxes and
I know that one
same
seminar is
time.
going to be coming up at Kaiser University in Fort Myers, so great location for everybody to come out.
Another one starting right after that at Sam's Plaza in Fort Myers.
Well, Jim and Heather, brilliant idea to have you guys teamed up.
All right,
I hope
well, thank
people
you for the
come out for
opportunity.
these free seminars and get the education they need, that we all need. Thank you.
All right,
you.
thank
Let's
you.
send it over to Steph.
Who doesn't love a clean home? But wouldn't it be nice to spend less time twisted up in vacuum cords and more time doing what you really want? Up next, some simple techniques that will make your housekeeping efforts last longer. Stay with us.